Thank you for tuning in to Greer Auto Studios, where we proudly serve the Chicago and Atlanta areas. When you want the best for your vehicle, all you got to do is make the call. It's just that simple. 708-821-3526. Hope you enjoy the video. Hello everyone, Stereo Man back at it again. This is the Chicago edition, and today we're working on an 07 Infiniti M35X base model. And we're going to be installing all new speakers in this vehicle, as well as a 4-channel amplifier. Speakers that are going to be installed in front are these Infiniti 6.5 components, very high-end speakers. And we're installing these Infiniti 6.5s in the back doors of the vehicle. And the amplifier we're going to put in is this Infiniti 4-channel amp. So you're going to see how it's done flawlessly. When you want the best, you call the best. It's just that simple. 708-821-3526. Let's get started. And remember, this is the Chicago edition. All right. We got this 07 Infiniti M35X that we're putting all new speakers in. It shows it has 6.5s in all 4 of the doors, but I was told that some of them have 6x9s in the back doors. So you see the front door has 6.5s in it. I'm gonna go ahead and replace these. I'm gonna pull this door panel the rest of the way off, and then we're also gonna put a 4-channel amp in this vehicle too. First, we got to see if this one has a factory amp, because this is like a base model, and some of the base models don't have a factory amp in them. So we're gonna find out, and we're gonna move accordingly. Stay tuned. This is the Chicago edition. All right, we got that factory tweeter out of the driver's door. We cut the wires from it. We removed it. We're going to reuse the factory bracket here for the new Infiniti tweeter from this 6.5 component. And so we're going to get ready to attach this now. And then we have to use a spacer in order to mount the 6.5 down here, because of the fact that the speaker is not that much depth inside the door. And if you don't use a spacer, it can hit the window. All right, what we did here, we got the Infiniti front speakers in, and we used the old speaker mounts from the factory speakers to affix to the new speakers. We use these as adapters. And you see the tweeter is already mounted, not connected yet. And we're going to find a place to tuck away this little crossover that we have. And we're going to move along to the next door. All right, we are definitely into the wiring on this 2007 Infiniti M35X. So we got the whole dash taken apart because the job just got bigger. The customer gave us a call and asked could he get a remote start also. So of course, we're going to do that too. So that's why the instrument cluster and all this stuff is taken apart as well, because some of our wiring has to be done right at the instrument cluster for this vehicle. And yeah, the car looks a mess right now, but when we get finished, you won't even be able to tell that anything was ever disassembled, which is what you always get when you come to Greer Auto Accessories. All right, y'all, we are working diligently on this 07 Infiniti M35X. Now, what we figured out, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to mount the amp under the passenger seat right here, and it's not going to be in the way at all. We're going to use an angle iron piece of metal to go right here to protect the RCAs. That way, even though this will be all the way under the seat, that way if somebody were to stretch their feet all the way out, there's no chance of them damaging the amp or the wiring at all. So we're going to end up getting that done. We're going to run 9-conductor wire through the center console and everything, and we're going to run it down here. You will not see any of this wiring when we're finished with the vehicle, because that is the best place in this car for the amp. And then also, we're going to do away with the vent under the passenger seat. We've already put a sheet of ABS plastic right there. That way air won't blow directly on this, because that way hot air won't blow on this amp and cause it to overheat. And then we're going to do the remote start wiring after this. Stay tuned. All right, we're finishing up the wiring for the remote start. And we've got just about all the wiring ran for the amp. We have to finish connecting the speakers behind the main head unit right here. And the amp is going to be under the passenger seat. Gonna be right there, and the seat will be able to slide right over it. All right, we got the front passenger door panel off, and we've already removed the factory speaker. Look how thin this thing is. Yeah, no weight to it at all. Now, look at the new one that we're about to put in. Much heavier, much larger magnet. No comparison at all, people. And we're going to use the adapter from the factory speaker to fit in here, because without the adapter, this will it will go in, it'll be recessed too far, and the window will not roll all the way down. And we can't have that.